Hi, everyone. Thank you for being with us tonight. It is a pleasure for us to be here again tonight, and we have a special guest. So, if you will hold on one moment. Hi. So, tonight we are spotlighting Michele Mountain Hairspun, and that's the name of her performance name. And we are here to speak about her a bit and just to kind of get an idea of where she is right now and regarding Witches Fest with us because she's joining us this year, Witches Fest 2024. So, Michelle,
Hi.
this is your first year with us. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be here.
Excellent, excellent. You will highly recommend it. So we are very thrilled to have you with us. It's a pleasure. So what we wanted to do is kind of have you. How did you hear about Witches Fest, or did you hear about Witches Fest before?
Actually, I heard about it through my friend Erica, who I believe has been to Witches Fest previously. She's another
Yes,
harpist,
yes.
and she contacted me and said, "Hey, how would you like to do this? Because I can't do it this year." And
Okay.
I said, "This sounds great."
Yeah,
So the rest is
this is
just kind of
nice.
history, but
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, we are very happy to have you, and we loved having Erica as well. She's such a wonderful person. Okay. So if you can tell us a little bit about yourself and your music, the kind of music that you play.
sure. I have been a professional harpist and vocalist for over 35 years. I actually learned the harp as an adult. Um, I've been singing all my life, and I wanted
Oh,
an instrument to accompany myself. And I
mhm.
happened to go to a medieval dinner where I saw a young woman playing a very tiny harp and singing.
Oh, wow.
And I saw that and I was absolutely enchanted and said, "That's the instrument I want to learn." Um, and so I started saving up money and wondering where I could find a teacher. And somebody said, "Well, you go to Westchester University, and
Wow.
they have a music department, and you should call them." And I called them, and they went, "Oh, yeah, we got a couple of pedal harps, and we're getting in a pedal harp student, and we need to get her a teacher." And I went, "Can I sign up for lessons?" So I
That's
was
nice.
I was one of the first two harp students. My first teacher was a jazz pedal harpist named Gloria Galante, and she now has taken the two harp students that she first had, and she's turned it into this huge harp program at Westchester. Um,
Nice.
and just a huge harp orchestra. She's now got like 10 or 20 students. She teaches there, and she's fantastic.
Oh,
So
my goodness.
I
That's
was able to learn it while I was in school and didn't have anything else to occupy my time, and I'm never looked back from there.
there you go. There you go. The history of you with that. Okay. How does your spiritual path affect your music in any way, or does it at all?
My spiritual path is my music.
There you go.
I find that, I mean, I've always found that it's easiest for me to express myself spiritually through my music
Hmm.
when I grew up raised Catholic, and I found that when I was singing, there was a small at the church I went to, there was a small folk group called the Faithful Band, and they would sing all of the music at this one service, and I joined them. And that to me was just the easiest and ultimate way to express myself, spiritually. And as I've grown, spiritually in different directions, I find that uh, being able to sing about it is always just, you know, it takes me to a completely different place when I'm playing and
There
when
you
I'm
go.
singing.
There you go. That's really awesome. So, have you had any new songs or releases or anything like that that you've had recently or working on presently?
I am currently working on my next album. I have just sold out of my previous one.
Wow.
I know. I was my husband my husband was like, "We have no more CDs." And I'm like, "Oh, I guess I better start doing
I
another one."
know. I
So
know.
I'm trying to do some more original music. My eldest daughter actually has been providing me with some songs. Um, and I'll go to her and I'll say, can you write me a song about spring? And she'll come back and she'll have written me a beautiful song about
Oh,
spring.
wow, that's
So
wonderful.
I'm getting her to give me some nice original music, and I can put that on the new CD.
Oh,
Um, but I generally do a lot of folk music and some pop. Everything from Green Day to Pachelbel's Canon.
nice.
Never quite know what you're going to get from me, but I do a lot of folk music. I sing a lot about fairies and creatures of myth and things like that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, do you have any other events that you have coming up?
Well, tomorrow I will be down in Townsend, Delaware, at a Bridgerton themed tea
Oh, wow.
put
Okay.
on by the Market at Bel Air, which is a,
Hmm.
a tea place. I'm really looking forward to that. I've got a Bridgerton, a Regency themed dress and everything. I'm very excited. Next weekend I will be at the Wheaton Arts Renaissance Fair down in Millville, New Jersey. Um, and I believe I will be down at the Ocean City County Library. There's a Viking group that does living history, and
Oh,
I
wow.
join them. Um, I probably won't be harping, but I'll probably be doing drop spindling and some. That's the other part of the harp spun, is I'm also a spinner. So
Oh, okay.
I'll
Wow.
probably be doing more of the spinning thing there,
Nice. That's
but
very
that's where
nice.
you can catch me.
Okay. So, how can anyone purchase your music? And where can people find you?
Well, usually you can always find me on Facebook if you look up Michele Mountain Harpist, and
Okay.
you can message me directly, through my Facebook page. Um, and like I said, at the moment, I don't have a CD, but I'm going to be making one, and as soon as I do, I'll be letting everybody know that I'll have a new recording out.
Awesome. Awesome. It would be nice if you could bring some at Witches Fest, which Michelle is going to be at Witches Fest on July 6th. So, I can't wait to meet her in person there. So, we are very happy to have you here with us tonight.
Thank
And
you.
we will be looking forward to seeing you then. All right. You have
Can't
a
wait.
wonderful night. And thank you again for being with us.
No problem. Thanks so much.
Okay. On with the show. All right. Hi, everyone. So, we are on to the second part of our show, which is the astrology part. We began at the beginning of the month with the first three signs, and last week was the last three, which I believe was Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So, tonight we're going to begin with Libra. Okay. So, the monthly affirmation, and this is for the June horoscope, okay? Where we told you that it brings the most social and mentally stimulating energies of 2024. So, with Libra, your monthly affirmation is: my life is a miraculous display of adventure and spontaneity. Your horoscope for June 2024 promises loads of mind expanding adventures. And immediately as the month began, you felt ready to dive deep into your passions and start exploring the possibility that you can actually achieve your highest aspirations. If you focus on your goals, even the highest mountain tips or tops are within reach. Your cosmic ruler Venus aligned with the sun to form a lucky Casimir on June 4th, which gave you a gorgeous opportunity to expand your horizons and shift your belief system, especially when it came to the way you thought about love and relationships. And the gorgeous new moon 2 days later also pulled romantic Venus into the mix. And this was a beautiful time to pursue an exciting new interest, whether that's a fresh field of study or a crush you've been fantasizing about. Once the summer solstice comes around on June 20th, lots of planetary activity starts activating your career zone. So the latter third of the month is a great time to check in on where you are at with your professional trajectory and focusing on where you'd like to wind up. And then on the full moon on June 21st, that could bring about some sensitive feelings, maybe family drama or memories that will come back to you. So take care of business at home that day so you can get back to slaying your business at work. All right. So that's some good stuff for you, Libra. And you're going to watch me do this because tonight, since Rhonda was not able to be here tonight, you guys know she's always with me. She's working tonight. So I decided I am going to have myself a bit of margarita. So here's a toast to you, Libra and Scorpio and everyone else that we're going to be working on tonight. So hold on. I'm going to take a nice little sip. Mm. And if you have your own drink, whether it's wine or margarita or whatever it is that's good for you, help yourself. Let's enjoy tonight, okay? So, Scorpio is next. For Scorpio, your monthly affirmation is I let go of all that does not align with my future. And Gemini season's lightheartedness will come in handy over the next few weeks because your horoscope for June is serving up some intense and transformative moments. So the month began with that expansive Jupiter connecting with your modern ruler Pluto, inspiring you to do some deep exploring of your soul. Had you dig in deep beneath the surface of your life, memories, and relationships to find the answers that you seek. And once you've done some soul searching, you were able to use the energy of the new moon on June 6th as a chance to set new boundaries and reevaluate how you share your energy with others. And that's a big deal. People don't realize that, but sharing things with people, especially in today's climate, it's a big deal. Just like to those are the, just kind of be aware and reevaluate how you share your energies with others. So that reflection was especially useful once your feisty cosmic co-ruler Mars hits your relationship zone a few days later and immediately squared off with power hungry Pluto. That was definitely a time to take decisive action in your close partnerships, whether that means cutting things off or initiating an important next step toward commitment. Just resist the urge to play power games by mid month, releasing the need for total control. That whole thing is kind of key for you. So release all of that. And the vibes lighten up once the summer solstice hits on June 20th. So shake off the heaviness and say yes to new adventures throughout the rest of the month. The full moon on June 21st is the perfect time for you to break free of any kind of petty drama that you've got going on and stop worrying so much about the little things. And those little things, think about things like, stopping and smelling the roses, taking a nice deep breath. Those little things, you know, forget about fretting about the worries of those things and just kind of taking those little things that you want for yourself to kind of renew you. Okay. The summer sunshine is inspiring you to focus on your big picture goals and start building toward long term aspirations. So keep your eyes on the prize and chase the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay. And the last one for tonight is Sagittarius. So, Sagittarians, your monthly affirmation is I only open my heart for those who deserve to know it. Very, very poignant and very profound when you think about it. So think about that, okay? Spring flings are coming to a climax this month because your horoscope for June is putting your love life on the front burner. Oh dear. I'm glad I'm not a Sagittarian because my love life, I'm not even going to go there with that one. Committed relationships can take on a new level of depth and meaning during the first week of the month as your cosmic ruler Jupiter forms a mystical trine with intensely loving Pluto. Now's your chance to fully transform your connection with someone and to do so in greater alignment with your values. If you're looking for love or hoping to turn a spring fling into a more commitment thing, the Venus Casimi on June 4th that kicked off that fresh cycle in your partnership sector, that's going to be helpful for you. Combined with the new moon that happened 2 days later on the 6th, that was the time, that was an auspicious time to make moves that would align you with your heart as well as your long-term vision for relationships. And don't forget that actually went till that ended up today. So that new moon effect ran all the way till June 14th. So all of that time you could still work on that. You can even work on the last minute ritual or spell work tonight when it pertaining to your love life. It just occurred to me that it's the 14th today. So you can do some things with that. Okay, so once sensitive Cancer season comes around on June 20th, you'll want to dig even deeper into the layers of your relationships. So the rest of the month is a powerful time to set emotional boundaries and tap into your hidden desires. The full moon on June 21st will prompt you to a beautiful reset of your value system. So allow yourself to rethink what's really worth your time, your energy, your love, and your money. These are valuable resources, and there's good reason to spend them wisely. Okay, so think about that. And next week we'll do the last three signs: Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so now it is tarot time for you guys. Hold on. Alrighty, so my favorite thing to tell you guys, right? Kind of pull one card and think about, like, if you were one of the signs I just did, take out your card and do it for your sign. If you one of the signs that I did in the last week and the week before, you can still pull out a card for yourself and do a reading tonight. One card, okay? And I always use my favorite deck. I'm sorry, but I do love my deck. It speaks to me. It speaks volumes. And it is the Witch's Tarot. I think I showed you guys it before, right? It is by Ellen Dugan. I love this deck. It's always spoken to me. So I always kind of use it. I have tons of decks, but for some reason this is the one I keep pulling on, right? I think you guys have seen me do that for a while. Okay, so that one card, and let's see what it says for you. Oh boy, mine is the Page of Swords. I have not gotten a sword in a long time. Okay, and in some ways, he's if you look at him, he's kind of clearing way, making way for things. He's ready, he's protective, and he's got his eyes on the horizon on things that he wants to see ahead and he wants to move forward with. And in a way, he's kind of saying, I'm alert and ready for anything and everything. He's even ready to protect you. He's got your back. So a lot of the things that pertain to you, if it pertains to your card for this week, for this month rather, of June, see if it relates to you. For me, I don't know, but my own with Aries in the beginning of the month, I don't know. I guess, yeah, he kind of, paves the way and protective and stuff like that. I'm liking that. That works for me too. So if depending on the card you pulled, I hope you guys got. Oh, and wait, he's got looks like a dragon back there, right? A dragon, is that? I'm not sure if it's a pendant on his neck or if it's behind him. The way it looks, it's kind of hard to tell. Can you guys see that? Like on the bottom there, you see a dragon or something like that. But either ways, to me, protection and everything at the back and paving the way, but protective, also clearing the way for anything that might be in any obstacles and removing them from the way. I like that. He's helping with that. Okay. Whatever comes out for you guys, play it out for the month and see how it works for you. See what works out for you. Okay. So I want you guys to also join us next week on the June 21st at 10 p.m. And our next guest will be Layla Fawcett. She's also one of the amazing presenters that we have coming for Witches Fest that we'll be spotlighting as well. So we will see you guys next week on the 21st. And we wanted to thank Michele Mountain, Harpspun. We love the fact that she was here with us tonight, and we will be welcome. Can't wait to meet her on the 6th of July at Witches Fest in Manhattan. Oh, and you know what? I've completely forgot. Rhonda did such a nice job preparing this for you guys, and I forgot. So hold on. Okay, that music always makes me kind of keep going. Anyways, we wanted to thank you guys all again. Anyone that's in the chat, I know I'm alone tonight. When I'm alone, you guys know I don't check the chat or any of those things. I'm not that talented like Rhonda is. So I want to thank all of you. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See us on YouTube. Check out the other videos. And we will see you guys again next week on June 21st. Take care and have a wonderful weekend, everyone.